It was no surprise that Haley Lagaki of Sheridan won the honor of Miss Wyoming basketball. She'll be taking her game to the University of Wyoming next season. The Wyoming All-Stars versus Montana, this game being played in Sheridan. First quarter, Montana wearing the white. Alicia Sims of Stevensville takes the lob pass inside to score the first 2 of her 15 points to get her team on the board first. Wyoming would come right back. Lagaki will pull up and drain a short-range jumper. She scored 8 points in this contest, and now the score is tied at 2. This game stayed somewhat close for the most part. Bailey Watson of Townsend thought about driving, then she said, nah, I'm good from here. That's half of her 6 points, and the visitors are up 7-2. The Northern Neighbors made the first run in the game. No good on the 3, but Liz Harper from Missoula Sentinel was in the right place at the right time to collect the miss and puts it back in. 5 for her, and that one put her team up 10-2. But the home team would answer. Katie Kuhn of Laramie goes long range for 3 of her 8. Although her team is still being doubled up on the scoreboard, it's now 10-5. The Big Sky State had a good long-range attack plan. Jade Lefevre of Laurel was reaching for the sky on this one and makes it. She led all scores in this game with 19 points as Montana would go up by a score of 13-5. The lead would grow to 9, but then Wyoming would chip away at it. Makora Ford of Gillette spins inside and gets a bucket to get things going. Her team still trails 15-7. Actually, it was the Camel that was leading the comeback, and she was doing it by herself for a while. This jumper will get a friendly bounce before the ball drops in for 2 more of her 15. Now the score is 15-9. They'd get closer. Sierra Toms of Gillette dialing long range for 3, and operator, we have a connection. The Lady Camel contributed with 13, and it's down to a 3-point game. The scoreboard reads 15-12. The opposition, though, was not about ready to give up their lead. Deandra Denton of Great Falls CMR hits from about 17 feet. Good for 2 points. She had 4, and the visitors increased their advantage to 17-12. But Ford would see that 2 and raise her 3. I'll take that bet. Part of an 11-2 run, and eventually the score would be tied at 17 all. Moving on, Wyoming down 2, but not for long. Watch this reverse lay-in by Alicia Johnson of Cheyenne East. That was a thing of beauty. 6 points for the Lady Thunderbird, and the score is even again at 19. But Montana at times was a little bit quicker with the passing game. Lefevre is open behind the defense and scores quickly before the clock can reach 0, and the visitors would hold a 22-19 lead after the first 10 minutes. Second quarter, not a whole lot happening here scoring-wise. This is Martha Dembeck of Winnick Grass Range weaving her way through the defense for 2 of her 4 to put her team ahead by a count of 26-19. The Northern Neighbors were finding ways to keep their lead and their distance. Here's Jordan Johnson of Fairfield with her only 3 points of the game coming from the corner. Every little bit helped, and now the score is 29-22. The home state girls, though, would stay within striking range. Johnson draws the defense towards her and then feeds the assist to Ford, who is open and scores easily. Wyoming still down 29-24 at this point. It's an all-star game, so sometimes you cannot have a game plan. You just have to rely on skill and talent. Kuhn had it on this play, but the home team would find themselves on the wrong end of a 34-26 score going into the locker room. Third quarter, the girls would stay after it. Lagaki misses her first try, but she got her own rebound, and the second try worked. That's how you stay after it. Now her team trails 34-28. Let's get someone new in here. Loose ball inside, but Mally Wright of Sheridan will get to it first and score up close for 2 of her 4. The deficit is now at 2. It's 34-32. Now let's show someone else. Cassidy Scott out of Douglas. She had double-digit scoring with 10, and that bucket makes it a 1-point game. The score is 36-35. They kept trying to get over the hump. Scott from college range, might as well. College is her future. Wyoming is breathing down Montana's neck, down by 1. Here comes another try, but this time the opposing defense showed up. Ford with a drive, but Harper with the swat. She's the main reason why her high school has won the last 2 Montana State AA championships. The home team would try something else. Here's Danny Williams of Gillette. She's double-teamed, but still manages to score. She put in 3 for the cause, but her squad is still down 1, 42-41. Then the visitors would open up some breathing room. Lefevre is in the corner, causing triple trouble. Her team needed that one. Now it's 45-41. Montana was moving and getting more players in on the attack. This is Kay Bignell of Helena Capital. Hoop and the harm. 5 points were her numbers. The lead is at 8. The score is 49-41. Wyoming could not let that deficit get any bigger, or else it was going to be a long comeback. Toms gets in for another 2. and her squad would have to settle being down 52-46 going into the final 10 minutes. Fourth quarter, there's one more home state player that we have not shown. Shayna Post of Lander, her only bucket of the game. There was also Dana Bajoris of Thermopolis, but she did not score in this contest. 52-48 is the score. Wyoming needs points. Time is becoming a factor. Kuhn is behind the crowd and also behind the line. There's 3, but they need more, trailing 58-53. About 2.5 minutes to go, and the girls need 7. Scott will put up a long 2 and gets it to go. Her team will take it for now, but they're still down 62-58. The opposition was maintaining their advantage with free throws. The home team, meanwhile, kept shooting. Ford spins, shot, foul, bucket. There's a little bit more than 1 minute to go. Wyoming's still down 66-61. Later, they catch a couple of breaks and get an opportunity to score with the clock stopped. Toms will knot the score up at 66, but Wyoming never could grab the lead. Free throws were the key in the end. Montana would hit 4 of 6 in the last 30 seconds, and a big one with 5 seconds to go to ice the game. It's inevitable now, but the girls did not quit. Actually, the buzzer did go off first, but the refs were generous and gave Toms the 3, but the home team was still 1 point short. Wyoming has not won the home game since 2007 against Montana, and the visitors would slip out of this one 70-69.
Ladies and gentlemen,